Hey there, young adventurers. Today we are going to embark on an exciting exploration of the amazing water cycle. Have you ever wondered if there's a hidden story behind every drop of water you encounter? Well, wonder no more. Join us as we set sail on a thrilling expedition into the world of water. Our first stop, let your imagination run wild. When you gaze upon this watery landscapes, have you ever wondered what happened to these waters? It's not a stagnant existence. Instead, water embarks on an incredible journey, and you're about to follow its path. Our next destination is the evaporation stage, where the sun's warm embrace kicks off our water cycle adventures. But do any of you know how evaporation works?
It's when the sun heats water and it turns into vapor that rises into the air.
You're absolutely right. Evaporation is like a magic trick. A bit like saying abracadabra or witnessing steam rising from a rice cooker. Water disappears into thin air and returns to us as rain or snow. Now let's move on to the second stage of the water cycle, condensation. Do you have any clue what condensation is and how it happens? Think of a place that's really cold, like Baguio.
It's when the air is cold and you breathe on a window, making it cold.
Or when people breathe into their glasses and it gets misty. It's like turning air into water.
You've got it! When the air cools down, water vapors transform into visible water droplets through a process called condensation. But our journey doesn't end there. What do you think happens after these water droplets become visible?
They fall back down to the ground.
You're close. They do fall back to the ground as rain, snow, or even hail. But before that, these tiny droplets come together to form larger droplets. When they become too heavy to stay in the sky, they return to Earth. This is how precipitation works. Our final stop on this adventure is the collection stage. Have you ever wondered why plants and trees in remote areas manage to stay fresh and vibrant?
Because of the water that falls and nourishes them.
Exactly! Raindrops that fall on the ground either flow into rivers and lakes, or are absorbed like a sponge by the trees and plants. The water cycle begins anew in these rivers, lakes, and seas when the sun warms them up again. They ascend into the sky, transfer into mist, and embark on their journey once more. Isn't it fascinating? Our journey comes to an end, and I hope you've learned how the water cycle operates. It's like a never-ending dance that keeps our planet fresh and vibrant. This cycle is vital because it provides all living creatures with access to water and influences the weather across our world. Without this natural recycling process, we would run out of clean water, which is essential for our life.
Did you know that the water cycle began about 3.8 billion years ago? The ocean holds 97% of the water on the planet. Fresh water is still present and is primarily kept in ice caps and glaciers. In the atmosphere, only 0.35% of the water gets evaporated. Sadly, climate change intensifies droughts, floods, and soil drying by rising temperature and increasing evaporation.
Now that we have learned about an interesting concept about the water cycle, we need to be aware of it because without it, we would run out of clean water which is necessary for our survival. To do this, we may make an effort to keep pollution to a minimum by keeping the air, ground, and water as clean as possible. We should only utilize the necessary amount of water. For easier purification for drinking water and other uses, businesses can recycle their processed water or pre-treat it if you like. If you still don't know what to do, simply follow organizations with the same mission and vision. We did our part to raise awareness. Together, we'll do our part and make it work.
Keep learning and exploring. Who knows? You might become an expert one day.